backbone of the channel is, will Julie like this? That's what we should have named the channel to begin with. The Bourbon Van. What a dumb idea. Nobody cared about that. Welcome inside the Bourbon Van. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. I just got back from the liquor store, so I'm going to show off the bottles that we scooped up, and a little later on, Julie will join us and we'll take a run at one of these bottles and do a little tasting, get a little first impression of something that I picked up that I'm really excited about today, and I hope that she'll be very excited about it too. First thing I want to say is that of the 3 bottles that I purchased that we had already owned, 2 of them actually came in cheaper than the last time I bought them. So feeling pretty good about myself after this visit to the liquor store. Let's get started with the, I don't know, I suppose the most standard bottle, the one that you're probably most likely to see on your own shelf. It's Buffalo Trace Bourbon, just a standard 750 milliliter bottle. We have a single barrel of this, but we didn't have any of just standard Buffalo Trace around the house lately. So decided that it was time to pick one of those up. Got this one for $28.95. This actually has gone up. Got this one previously for $25.95 at the same store just about a year and a half ago. So Buffalo Trace, price on this has gone up. And again, bought this at Trailhead Liquor in the state of Oregon. Oregon state controlled. So no sales tax either. So what you see on the shelf is what you get. So $28.95 for Buffalo Trace. Just go ahead and put that back in here. Next bottle up, definitely something you've seen on this channel before, one of Julie's all-time favorites, and so I have to keep getting it. Whenever she runs out of it, I go pick it up, and it's always her running out of it. She drinks this a lot more than I do, although I do love it as well. Old Forester 1910, old fine whiskey. This is just a beautiful bourbon, 93 proof. We always say that this is a good bourbon to get you into bourbon. If you're talking to somebody and they say, I don't know where to start, great place to start. This bottle, by the way, the last time we purchased it, we got it for $60. I bought this today for $54.95. So I don't know if that's Old Forester pricing things down or if the state of Oregon priced it down. But one way or another, saved $5 over the last time that we purchased this. And this is one, again, always on the shelf. We think it's a great bottle to share with friends and beginners and anybody else that's just looking for a great bottle of whiskey. So there you go, Old Forester 1910 coming in at $54.95. Next up, another Julie favorite. Basically, I went to the store because we're out of the whiskeys that Julie likes best. So today, that includes Nika whiskey from the barrel, 102.8 proof. If you watched our video not too long ago, we said, well, this one is great for the season and we're going to need a new one soon. We needed a new one soon. 102.8 Nika whiskey from the barrel. Don't call it a Japanese whiskey. It doesn't meet their standards for calling it a Japanese whiskey, but it does come from Japan, and it is delightful if you like just a little bit of smoke, and so flavorful. Love the unique shape of this bottle. They call it the brick with good reason. Last time we bought this, we got it in New Mexico and we paid $80 for it plus tax. Here, $69.95 plus no sales tax. Great value on this bottle. Don't always see it. It was limit one per customer, so we only bought one. Otherwise, I might have gotten a second one because I like to have a backup of this for Jules, because whenever she doesn't know what to drink, it's almost always Nika from the barrel. And the last bottle that I picked up is something brand new to the state of Oregon. Brand new, I think, to whiskey in general, or fairly new. It's a brand that I'm in love with, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. And I checked because I wasn't sure when the last time that I bought a bottle of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof bourbon was. It was B523. So it has been a couple of years now, but then I saw this and I couldn't resist. It's Elijah Craig Barrel Proof rye whiskey. Fantastic. I've been excited ever since I heard about this whiskey. I've been excited to finally see it show up on Oregon shelves, and here it is, 108 proof. What a great proof point for your whiskey. I cannot wait to get into this. 12 years, 3 months is the age. A925 is the batch. And the last time that I bought Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Bourbon, I got it for $75 2 years ago. Price on this, $74.95. So pretty good. We're in the exact same place that we were 2 years ago with that. I don't know what the bourbon is selling for locally now, but this seemed like a great value to me. There were definitely a few of these just sitting on the shelf, so excited to see it. And 108 proof. I'm really glad that it didn't come in at like 120 proof, and I know I probably sounds crazy to some of you for saying that, but 108 106, 105. That's where I like to do my drinking these days. I find, I get a lot of flavor and a lot of satisfaction at 108 proof. I don't need 125 proof to feel like I've gotten a good value on my whiskey, especially if it tastes good. And here's hoping that this one tastes good. So I'm going to bring all this in, and hopefully Julie will be thrilled with it all. And we will do a little first impressions tasting of this Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Rye. 12 years, 3 months aged, 108 proof. Beautiful. What a way to kick things off for our experience with Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Rye. Can't wait to get into this one. Let's go check it out. Okay, so it's time to sip the whiskeys. Well, a whiskey that I purchased today. And it was much earlier. You're looking going, Phil, you're not even wearing the same thing. I know. Came inside. Julie was working. Didn't get a chance to do it earlier. Went for a run.
Yeah, all the things you do.
Yeah, and I know somebody's going to comment. That's why I'm bringing it up anyways. Somebody's going to go, you're not even wearing the same. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just drink some whiskey
You look good,
today.
though.
What a nice thing to say.
I mean, you look great earlier, but you look great now.
You always look good. So I'm just trying to live up to your expectations.
Yeah. Low expectations here. Surpass them.
Oh, that makes me feel great. Okay, so...
I think it does. I hope it does. Maybe it doesn't.
So I said we were going to sip one whiskey that I picked up, and you saw the whiskeys we picked up. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Rye is the whiskey that I chose to sip, but I realized it's a very similar mash bill to another whiskey we have on the shelf, also produced by Heaven Hill, and the age is similar, the proof point is similar, but the price is very different. Pikesville Rye, 110 proof, 6 years aged, and it sells for $55. This is double the age, and a couple proof points lower. Is it worth $20 extra? $55 for Pikesville, $75 for ECBP Rye, and we're going to get into it here, blind tasting, and we're going to find out, is it worth the extra $20, or could it have been priced a little less, or should we just stick with Pikesville? We're going to find out, but I have one quick question for you before we get into it. I bought 4 bottles today. Buffalo Trace Bourbon.
Yes.
Old Forester 1910 Bourbon.
Delicious.
Nika Whiskey from the Barrel.
That's for me.
And Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Rye.
That's for you.
Of those 4, which bottle are you most excited about?
Nika from the Barrel.
That's it.
Yeah.
There you go. I
think
I had a feeling, but I love that that's your answer.
Yeah. I feel they're all great choices, but I feel like I can get 1910 anywhere at any time. And occasionally you can't find Nika. And it is one of my all-time favorite whiskeys that I've had, and I'm mildly obsessed with it right now.
Nika can be tricky to find, so there you go. There you have it. And now it's time to do a tasting.
I just want to point out that not often do you go to the liquor store and come home with so many Julie bottles, and so I'm very appreciative.
I try to make it a point to bring home things that I think you would like. So
Yeah.
that really should be the story of this channel. It's the backbone of the channel. Is will Julie like this? That's what we should have named the channel to begin with. The Bourbon Van. What a dumb idea. Nobody cared about that.
I generally like stuff. As I go through my whiskey journey, I am a little pickier now. I'm like,
Good.
got too much stuff, so I'm throwing some to the side.
Yeah, just push it off to the side. Not for me.
Not for me.
Queen Julie. I feel like you learned that from Mavis.
Probably true. I love this.
Yeah.
There's nose on this one.
Spicy and rye-tastic there. And both of these are barely rye. 51% rye in the mash bill, so very bourbon-like.
This one smells a little butterscotch to me.
Yeah?
A little vanilla. You're right about the spiciness.
Bourbon-like with a rye backbone, though. You can tell there's going to be a real rye presence there. I'm just wiping all these glasses at this point. I just don't trust our dishwasher.
You shouldn't.
This one is very minty, chocolatey.
Oh, there's like a cinnamon candy.
I gotta say, I like both of the noses on these. I think I might like Glass A a little better on the nose. It just has a more... A richer and more cohesive. It smells to me like something where the flavors have married well. Whereas Glass B here, maybe a rocky relationship.
Maybe.
Peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
Real life. And maybe Glass A is just what we aspire to, but Glass B is what real life is all about. I don't know what I'm talking about here.
This is what we get for recording later in the evening.
Yeah. Glass number 1, you ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Great oak presence on this.
Yes. Oh, that's great. It's buttery on the back end, too. I love that.
Yeah, buttery. And there's almost like a a spearmint or a mintiness about it that's almost refreshing. Almost like you
Yes.
did like a Listerine or something like that.
But like
wash.
a winter mint, because I really don't like spearmint
True.
stuff. I don't like mint much in general. But lately I've tried a few whiskeys where I've really enjoyed the mint on it. This is one of them. Oh, it's delightful. It's not overly chocolatey, but there's a hint of milk chocolate there, like a cocoa nib maybe.
I like the vanilla note to this.
Yeah.
Feels like more like real vanilla bean.
So there's a cherry here too. Nice cherry presence on this.
Yeah, it all adds to a bit of a sugary note to it, but not overpowering.
It ends in a great place, I think. And I haven't had a second sip yet. Just enjoying this finish. It is oaky. It is cocoa forward. It's flavorful. It's great.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying that one. Nice warmth on this too.
Yeah.
I could just sit here for a little bit. Like I can
I'm
feel
just nosing it, enjoying the finish, and looking
know.
at you because I'm like, I don't even know if I need a second sip just yet.
I know the warmth is kind of building, but in like the best way. This one, it's been a while since I had like a real Kentucky hug, but I feel like I'm getting that like nice Kentucky hug on this one.
This is a satisfying whiskey. Coats the glass, as you can see, but does the same thing to your palate. The mouthfeel is great. The finish is extended and wonderful. A little bit of the red cherry, almost a what is it, maraschino cherry. A little bit of that sweetness there, almost artificial, but satisfying top to bottom there. Light brown sugar, not dark.
It's a mild rye too.
Yes.
It's not super rye-tastic. This is one of those that you could be like, I think maybe it's a high rye because there's enough rye quality to it, but you could be fooled into thinking that.
Oh, like
it
a high rye
wasn't
bourbon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I completely agree here on this one. The rye presence is great, and it's providing, I think, a lot of mint and maybe even a little bit of a lemon lime zest sort of thing happening there, but it's not overwhelming in any capacity. This is very bourbon-like
Yeah.
in a great way. Enjoying the heck out of glass number one. Very nice.
What I really kind of like about the finish too is that it has a nice warm finish, but there's also a cooling effect that happens, I think, from the mint. So
Yep.
it's like this part's getting warm, but then your mouth almost cools off.
This is delightful. It's excellent whiskey, whatever this is. I'm very much enjoying it. Let's cleanse the palates and get on to glass number two.
I'm expecting this one to be a little bit more rye forward and on the palate, only because the nose strikes me as being a bit more rye forward.
I don't know. There's the char on this one on the nose. That really dark oak. That's almost a chocolatey, minty, melt away sort of thing. Makes me think that this is going to be pretty intense.
It has almost a grill note to it. Could be the glass, but I had a bit of a moment where I was like, "Oh, you said char," and I was like, "Almost like grill." All right. Everyone out there's like, "Get these guys a new dishwasher." Don't worry. Those Thanksgiving sales are coming up.
Yeah, Black Friday is coming, y'all. We're going to get a proper dishwasher, and you're going to get better tasting notes than ever. Maybe. Oh, I'm very happy about this. Chocolate, vanilla, mint more subtle here. Little bit less fruit. The cherry is more of a dark cherry, more of a black cherry type of thing. It's, that's very tasty. It's more subtle in almost every way. It is almost like a dessert recipe or something. Sprig of mint, chocolate, cherries, vanilla, like a frosting on there. That's a great sip of whiskey.
And I was thinking that this one tasted more aggressive mid-palate,
Really?
but then was really cohesive on the finish.
Maybe that's what it is.
So I got like a really, just a rush of flavors like mid-palate that I was a little bit concerned about. Like all the flavors kind of came at once, but then they worked perfectly together for the finish.
The tip of the tongue on this one has bright red fruit.
Yes.
And then on the sides of the tongue, it brings the mint, it brings the chocolate. There's a lot to like here. I think I find them both extremely satisfying. Glass number two, I don't know if it drinks as nicely. It doesn't coat as well, but I like the mouthfeel just as much. The finish, I think, is longer on glass number one than on glass two, but the finish on glass two is very sweet, very pleasant.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm getting here is glass two for me is just a super pleasant experience.
Yeah.
Glass one for me, it makes a bit of a splash.
Yeah.
It's just exciting. They're both exciting and fantastic. So that's the first takeaway. That's the first thing about this video, this matchup. I really like both of these.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head when you said that the cherry kind of hits you first, and then that almost like chocolatey, like almost like a mint chocolate melt away kind of hits you mid palate. That's really where this one shines.
Yeah.
Just in that mid palate, it's just those flavors are just so great. I agree. The finish isn't as long on this one. Doesn't make it any less enjoyable. The heat actually is less on this one. Where I do agree, like I think the finish is longer. Some of that has to do with the warmth that you feel too.
I think so too.
But yeah, they're both different, but
Very
delicious.
different. You know what I get on the finish here that I noticed a little bit on the palate, then it came through on the finish on glass 2. That almost like a root beer float, but with like cola, not root beer, but like maybe a hint of root beer. Not that much though. Makes this a really, really interesting sip here on glass number 2. We'll do a quick back and forth one more time, and we'll be right back to tell you which one we prefer and whether or not ECBP rye is worth your money. Do you want to push your winner forward on the count of 1, 2, 3?
Let's do this.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, we both went the same way.
Okay. Before we reveal which one is which,
Okay.
because you already know it was on the bottom of the screen, whatever. Do you think that one of these was $20 better than the other one?
I think it's comparable. What I liked about glass number 1 is that there was no rough edges at all. Like,
Yeah.
I thought this was really balanced. I thought the flavors worked really well. I really loved the finish. On glass number 2, there was a little bit of roughness when I was drinking it. A little bit of heat that I didn't appreciate. But I also really loved the flavors. Like, this one I loved it from start to finish. This one I kind of loved, like, mid-palate to end.
Yes.
I wasn't crazy about the beginning. $20? Maybe?
It's
I know it seems
tough,
like a
right?
lot.
It is.
If it was
It
the
is.
difference between like a $30 bottle and a $50, I'd say yes.
I like that.
But
Yeah.
if it's, what is it, 55
55
and
to
75? That's tough. Like, I could
Yeah.
say, like, I could even go 65 and 45. 75 is a lot.
It is 75 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way. This is glass 1 is a better overall experience.
Yeah.
Mouthfeel, finish.
Yeah.
Even the nose, the way that it hits you as we're not experts, but as experienced whiskey enjoyers and enthusiasts, I know when a glass of whiskey is better than another glass of whiskey just from those intangible items.
Yeah.
But this one's really tasty in glass number 2. And again, if this is the Pikesville in glass number 1, then this whole thing is moot.
Oh, mute. Yeah, for sure.
But whatever's in glass number 1 is a superior sip. I really enjoyed both of them. Is it worth $20 more? I think I'm with you. I think if it was $30 to $50, absolutely. $55 to $75, that makes it really tricky, and it's more of a case by case.
Yeah.
You know, if you can, whatever. We could go back and forth on this thing all night, but I think we both agree if it's going to be $20 more at that price point, it has to be way better.
Yeah.
This is very good, but it's not way better.
Yeah. I would feel confident even at like the $65 range.
Yeah.
So 75 is a little bit tricky.
75 is where it gets tricky.
All right, let's see.
Let's see. The super good glass is the winner for both of us.
Yep.
And it is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Rye. So
I will
we
say-
both picked out the more expensive bottle, recognizing that it is a superior whiskey.
Yeah.
But I don't think either one of us thinks that it's worth $20 more than the Pikesville.
Yeah, I am not disappointed that we have it. So I will say
Yeah.
that. We did pay the $75 for it.
12 years, 3 months of aging. I think that really shows up.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
at 108 proof, really nice place to do your drinking as
Yeah.
well. So there's a lot to like on that ECBP rye. And I'm not going to say it's not worth $75 because I don't know if that's fair. But they are already making Pikesville at 55. This is local prices, of course. You may be finding both of these for different prices. I'm with you. I'm not upset to have that rye on our shelf. And I have to say, I've just been thinking about the ryes that we've gotten this year. For the price, for what it is, for the age, and for the value that we're seeing, this is going to make our top 5 ryes of the year this year,
Yeah.
I suspect. It is really good. I want to spend a lot more time with it. That's one thing that I do want to say about it. It's 12 years, 3 months aged, 108 proof. There are layers of flavor here, and this was just a quick tasting just to compare the two. But I think that there's more to find there, so I'm pretty hyped about it. I hope that it lives up to that $75 price point even more in the future. For now, I'm not upset that I've got it. Is it $75? Is it a great value next to the Pikesville? I don't know. You're results may vary out there, but that's where I'm at on it.
And I would say too, I wasn't really realizing that it's 12 years aged. So obviously it's been in the barrel for a while, right? So I mean that does add some value. And we always say the price is what you're going to pay for it. So if you think it's a good value, then it's always a good value.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, don't let us talk you out of it if you're interested in it. And I feel like maybe that's how this video is going to come across, is us saying,
don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
I'm pumped that we have it.
I'm pumped that we have it too. It is a very nice glass of whiskey, and I will drink these throughout the night here because I want to explore more now that I know what's in each glass. And Pikesville, as always, we love it. It's fantastic. So I think that's what it comes down to here. We've got 2 great glasses of whiskey, and one of them outshined the other one, and that's always something that we enjoy around here. So let us know, do you have both of these? What do you think of this ECBP rye? What are you paying for it? And do you think it's worth the price out there? And from wherever we are
to wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mavis has something to say. Look at this little putum. She's so cute.
Addendum. Let's just get this out of the way. Things have moved around here. You're looking at this going, wait a minute, they just left. What are they doing back? Okay, we have to say this. We have to get it off our chests. We've been tasting these. We've been sipping through them a little bit. It's absolutely $20 better than the Pikesville, right?
Yeah, I feel we walked away and we really struggled with this one. I do still struggle with the price point.
I struggle a little bit with the price point, but it's a very nice whiskey, and I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with it. I guess it's just because I've been lately thinking about whiskey and the prices that are being charged for whiskey and how I wish everything was a little cheaper than it actually is. But and I'm a Pikesville fanatic.
Yeah.
This is better than Pikesville top to bottom. It's a better whiskey in every way. And even blind, when we were sipping it, we're like, wow, this one's really better.
Yeah.
And now we know it for sure. So I just wanted to make sure that we got this out there.
Yeah, and Pikesville, if you've watched one of our recent videos, we said Pikesville is something that you should always have on your shelf. So it's not like we're saying anything bad about Pikesville. This video is all about comparison and is it worth the $20? And is the taste really $20 worth difference?
Yeah.
And I kind of do think it is now.
It's the full experience. It really does matter here. And yes, if you're watching us going, these two they're really neurotic.
We are being neurotic.
You're absolutely right. We are neurotic about it, but we want to get these right. And this is one of those whiskeys that we love Pikesville.
Yeah.
We love Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. At least the bourbon, and now we love this rye. This is a great rye, and I just wanted to make sure that it was clear out there that we are not hemming and hawing anymore. We are saying unequivocally that this is $20 better than Pikesville. It is a very, very tasty rye whiskey, and I'm a fan of it. You're a fan of it.
Yeah, and if you like ryes, you'll be a fan of it too.
Yeah, and even if you like bourbons with a little bit of rye, you'll be a fan of it. I hear the cat eating through her bag of food in the cabinet.
Sure is.
So now we're gonna go. Now we're out of here. Thanks for sticking around and putting up with our inability to make a decision around here.
Totally.
We have been the Bourbon Van, and we thank you very much for joining us once again.
Cheers.